Hey, everybody. Welcome to another Gala Music AMA. I am Taco, your friendly neighborhood community manager, joined as always by Lane and Alex, mostly this time for moral support, unless you have specific questions for them. They still like to babysit me a little bit. More importantly, we're joined by our very special guest. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another Gala Music AMA. Exciting for me because I've seen you perform at several gala events, and it is always outstanding. So I guess let's start. If you can tell us a bit about yourself and the story of Bassjackers.
So I'm Marlon. I'm the DJ half of DJ producer duo Bassjackers. Been playing festivals, clubs over 10 years, playing the bangers, and yeah, it's been interesting times. Of course, in the last few years, there was a little bit of a break of touring, and like got a lot of time to dive into some other stuff. NFTs being one of them. I was already a little bit into crypto since 2017, but I went down the NFT rabbit hole starting a little bit end of 2020, beginning 2021. Started with collecting, experimenting, like working together with visual artists and just doing some music, some scores, a little bit producing differently because like before we were always producing for the clubs or for the festivals, and this was a time to experiment, to have fun, to start from scratch and just do whatever. And it was actually like an amazing experience and eye-opening too. Like I found this, like we both found this like new creative spark that it felt a little bit the same as when we just started our like EDM career, which was really cool, which was something that I actually never expected to experience again. So yeah, I really dove deeper and deeper, and also in the collecting, like I got crypto punks and apes and everything, and it was just like a fun ride. And at some point, we got in touch with the wonderful people of Gala, and yeah, that was good vibes. I think we're gonna get into that a little bit deeper as well. But um, since the moment we met, it was just great vibes and all about like putting the artist forward, and that was just like that's where it all like kind of clicked and connected, and that's when we started thinking of like how can we take this relationship to the next level. And a few months later, now we're here doing this AMA and about to announce some exciting stuff, I guess.
We started in a spaceship in Vegas. Now we're here.
Exactly. Exactly.
We're definitely trying to change the music industry a bit with Gala. What are some of the things you don't like about the traditional music industry right now?
I mean, I think don't like is a big word, but there's definitely like some stuff that is just definitely dated. The most business models in the traditional music industry are based on a what, let's say 50, maybe even older system of where an artist goes recording in the studio of a label and use all their equipment, and then the label feels like they have the right to the master recordings because you recorded everything in our studio with our fancy equipment and everything. So that cost us a lot of money, so we need to recoup those costs. Unfortunately, nowadays you start, or unfortunately, fortunately, I guess, you can start with a laptop. You download some producer software, and anyone capable of like doing that and being creating a track can create the next big hit. You don't need a fancy studio. You can be 15-year-olds and working in your bedroom on a track, and that track can be the next big hit. Is it then really fair that you have to pay, like have to grant your master rights to that label? Like I would say no. They would probably not agree, but yeah. So these are like kind of like things, and there's other things like the whole traditional music industry as we know now. Like for example, you have a bunch of fans that listen to your music on Spotify, and maybe there's like one guy in a place somewhere in the world that listens to that track 10,000 times a day. That's probably our biggest fan, but I don't know who this person is. With blockchain technology, if someone's like a real supporter, that's literally on the chain. You can see who your biggest supporters are. You can see the person that buys your NFT and holds on for it for 5 years, and even um, buys more, or keeps supporting, and goes to all your shows, collects all the POAPs, like proof of attendance things, and then everything's traceable in the blockchain, which I think is one of the most exciting things compared to like the old model. Like now you get the chance to actually know who your fans really are and reward them for it and create a deeper connection. I think these are just some things that just now popping up in my head. But yeah, we started with the what's wrong with the traditional model to what's so amazing right now, and what's like what the future holds for us. And that, yeah, I'm just super excited about all of that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. You're actually answering all the
Yeah.
questions I have lined up ahead of time, which makes it easy on me.
Yeah.
That's great. So you're obviously enthusiastic about Web3. You've been involved in a long time. What drew you to Gala specifically? Why us?
So yeah, as I was telling, I think actually we kind of like got introduced, played an event, like one of your first, I think it's one of the first Galverse events, and then started chatting with Bucks, and she asked me the same question back then, like what do you think is wrong right now with the music industry? And I think I said even a lot more than I just said. Like I like but the thing is more that if you're a superstar, there's probably nothing wrong with it. You'll get your share of the revenue, right? Like I think Spotify would be fine, but if you're an up and coming artist, it's very hard to make a living out of music. And I think this is also where the Web3 space can make a difference. You can have like a little like core of diehard fans that support you, and you'll be able to do what you want to do. And ultimately, I think that's what every artist just wants to do, to be able to do this for a living. That's like the dream. When I just started, my only goal was to be able to keep doing this besides whatever job I was working, but I wanted to spend as much time DJing and music. And the ultimate dream is to be able to live off this. And not everybody wants to be a rich, famous superstar, but a lot of people just want to make music for a living. And yeah, I've seen a lot of like things in Web3 that already like kind of provided that dream for a bunch of up and coming artists. I think this is great. And yeah, why Gala? Talk to Bucks, and I poured my heart out, and suddenly, like, I think it was not even a month or 2 months later, Gala announced a music platform. I'm like, oh wow, because yeah, it was gaming. There was a lot of exciting stuff happening in the gaming space. Crazy amount of games in development. Everything was looking great, and I was mind blown by the event. That's first of all, there was that. I had never seen anything like it. The Galverse was just like, is this really happening here right now in Vegas? Did you really build this whole like Galverse right here? This is insane. The lineup was insane. And then, just the vibes of the whole team and the excitement of the people that were there. Like it wasn't a sold out stadium, but there was like a bunch of people that were really enthusiastic about what was happening in that moment, which was a lot of fun. And I also was telling everyone, like, okay, there was like a few hundred people, but people were raging, people were excited, and it was just like a fun time. And so the vibe was good. And then later the whole music platform thing got announced. And I was just like, I don't know what's gonna happen exactly, but I want to be a part of this. Let's keep in touch. Let's see what we can do. And yeah, that's kind of how it went. And got updated with all the new exciting stuff. Got to play another Galaverse event. Was equally, maybe even more mind blowing. It keeps like getting crazier every time, kind of. And so I don't even know what to expect for the next one. I don't I probably don't even want to know. Like it's gonna be insane. But yeah, just I think Gala has been executing. And now with the whole thing, with like music platform, gaming, film, I think what's so exciting for me is that we can do stuff on the music side and we can bring it cross platform. Already have been a little bit chatting with like the game developers. We can, like we can combine forces. Music can enhance any experience, can enhance a gaming experience, a film experience. The fact that Gala is doing all of those and that's bringing all this talent together, and to be able to collaborate and to be creative together to lift each other up is, I think, super cool. So why Gala? I think yeah, that's that's one of the reasons. It's just been an amazing journey so far. So and super excited for what's to come.
I work for Gala, and you've got me inspired about what's happening now. I just want to listen to you talk about what's going on in the space. For people who haven't been to a Galverse, you're absolutely right. It's a very unique experience, and there were people there who maybe weren't familiar with you and don't know that like you're performing at Tomorrowland. Like you play like giant festivals. So to see you in an environment where there's a few hundred people who are just really enjoying it is a super special. Yeah.
400 people going completely ape shit, right? Oh, am I allowed to swear on this?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Ape monkey.
We went bananas.
Yeah, it was so hard though. I mean, it was like just such a great venue and like such a great vibe, great crowd. Like, yeah, our community really responded well to you too, man. You brought the energy.
It was like super fun. And like later, because there was multiple acts playing over the night, and then later I was just like in the crowd and also talking to people there and dancing, and I got like a lot of like great responses, and it was just a lot of fun. And yeah, I love that. Like, because I also did realize, like, usually when I play a show, people come out for us. They know the music, they know whatever is happening. And I felt like especially with the first Gala first, I'm not 100% sure, but I thought most of the lineup was like kind of a surprise. And people might not necessarily know Bassjackers, right? They're at the event, there's some entertainment, and I think it's always really exciting when you play for a crowd that's not necessarily there for you. So you kind of like have to like win them over, prove yourself, make the best of it, maybe even like, play the crowd a little bit, like, oh, this is not working, let's try this, let's try that, like just have fun with it, like what DJing is supposed to be. You DJ for a crowd. You're not there just to play your biggest tracks and people will love it anyways. It's more of a challenge, and it was a fun one. And yeah, that was keep saying it was like a fun experience.
It's a small crowd, but they go hard for sure.
Yeah, especially Bucks. Bucks and James.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. So I feel like we've talked for a bit. We have a lot of special things and treats in the works. Is there anything you want to share with the community today about specific drops we might have for them?
Well, there's this one track that um, we premiered at the last event, and we specifically produced it by Gala. The challenge was to do a Gala themed track. So we were going into the studio and just kind of like envisioning what would it sound like. And then I'm like, does that really matter? It should have that Bassjacker sound, definitely. Like we want to leave our Bassjackers stamp of approval on every track that we do, but it has to be Gala. So what we did is we kind of made the word Gala into the lead of the track, and then we did a breakdown where we talk about empowering of creators, empowering the artists, the freedom, the creativity that it brings, and kind of like what Gala stands for. It's just like a simple lyric that breaks that down, and then we build up again, and then we drop into the Gala. We called the track It's Gala, and it's gonna be an airdrop. Am I allowed to say this? Yeah. It's gonna be an airdrop for all node holders, Bassjackers and Gala music NFT. So you might want to check your wallets later because there's gonna be a little surprise in there.
You're right. So that's all the music node holders. So anyone that bought a music players node back in February of this year when we had the amazing LA event, you should be seeing those drop into your Gala wallet in the treasure chest. And not too long after this AMA, we have described music in words for like 2 minutes. Could we actually hear the track? Paul, do you have the track?
Alex is gonna sing it.
Okay, Alex, you sing it. Oh no, we got the video. Sorry, it's all good.
No, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it.
Up.
I was orange beanie, by the way.
It's Gala.
Gala, 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 Gala. Gala, 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 Gala.
Gala.
Gala, 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 Gala. Gala, 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 Gala.
It's Gala.
Gala.
I like that all of us on the call just turned into the party cat emoji. That was pretty amazing.
I got crypto on my mind. Freedom is what it's all about. Freedom to express, freedom to explore, the empowerment of the creators, transcendence of all ideas. Through Web3, passion drives, and it's true passion that exceeds boundaries.
It's Gala.
Gala, 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 Gala. Gala, 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 Gala.
Gala.
Gala, 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 Gala. Gala, 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 Gala.
It's
Gala.
Yeah, that is dope. So awesome. By the way, Ed had a question in Discord. He asked if you have many nodes, will you get many NFTs? You'll get one NFT per node up to a cap of 2. So that's pretty easy math there. So if you have a music node, you should get 1 or 2 NFTs. Multiple music nodes, 2 NFTs.
I do want to say, if you are lucky enough to get one of these, please blast it as loud as you can in your house, apartment, wherever you live, your car. This track fucking rocks.
Woo! Are we allowed to swear on these things or not? No one ever told me.
I think yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Only special occasions. Only when a song truly fucking rocks.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm wholesome, but you guys go ahead. Yeah, that's awesome. That track is. You just have to smile when you're listening to it. I have a couple of nodes, and I'm super excited to have this in my collection. So that's great.
Everyone that posts the NFT on Twitter, I'm gonna repost it if you tag us. I'm gonna retweet it, and we're gonna spam Twitter with "It's Gala." Let's do that.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Challenge on, guys. Let's go. Yeah, that's awesome. You're super busy with a ton of, I know, festival dates. Hopefully some of our community is going to check you out. What's next for Bassjackers?
So fully in the prep for Tomorrowland right now. I'm playing all 3 weekends, so it's gonna be a big one. Like playing multiple sets. You don't want to play the same set over and over, obviously, even though it's probably going to be different people there. I want to like do a lot of special edits and stuff. So I'm kind of like camping out in the studio. I'm usually not always here, but I'm gonna be here for the next 3 weeks every day, just working on music, making sure everything's ready for the big Tomorrowland shows. And after Tomorrowland is gonna be the whole summer tour. There's a bunch of dates planned. The schedule, like we're back. Like it came out of nowhere. I in February, like January, February, I was chilling. I'm like, okay, nothing really happening, and suddenly the schedule was just fully filled up. I had like 5 shows last weekend. I have to get used to it again, like hopping on all those flights and yeah. But it's been a blessing to be touring again, and I'm super excited for Tomorrowland because the last time was 2019, and they did a virtual one. It's not the same, just the green screen, and it's fun, but I miss the holy grounds. So yeah, that's gonna be yeah, that's gonna be epic.
We have a few festival questions from our community.
Let's go.
Tomorrowland, obviously massive. What's your favorite festival to perform at?
That's definitely up there. I always say that, and maybe it's a little obvious, but it's just there's something about it. It's the location, it's the atmosphere, the vibe. Tomorrowland is just one of those festivals where people from all over the world gather at this one, like the holy grounds. And when you play there, when you have that view from the main stage, and you see all these different flags, all these different people connected by this one mutual thing, the power of music, EDM music. Because like what's cool about it, like EDM, of course it has lyrics and stuff, but it doesn't really need it. It's the melodies, it's the the track, the melody can give a certain feeling, and in that moment you're all there to experience the same thing, and it's super bonding. You always, at least my experience, I used to go to a lot of festivals before I was actually playing festivals, and I would just wander around by myself and like have like 20 new friends at the end of the day that you're just like hanging out with and like jumping, and it's an amazing place. And Tomorrowland is definitely one of those places where you really meet people from all over the world. I think that's really cool. So that's probably my favorite one.
I almost feel like as community manager, Alex, maybe Gala should send me to Tomorrowland so I can interact with the community. I feel like that would have a lot of value.
I think it's nice. I think it was smart of you to put it out to the Gala gods. That was a very smart move, Taco. But yeah, put it out to the
Figure
Gala
out how
gods.
much the plane ticket
Right,
costs. We'll figure it out.
Some Gala activation there for sure.
Another one about festivals. Are there any you haven't played yet that you'd like to? Any countries or venues that you'd like to check out?
Actually, one of the festivals I haven't played is Coachella. Um, Surprisingly, it was supposed to happen in, I think it was like 2014. It didn't go through, and it's been bothering me. So one day I'll be there. It's it's also not necessarily an EDM festival. So there's like they can only book as much artists every year, and I totally get that every year there's a lot of new talented hype artists that doing amazing stuff. So I get it's not easy to worm yourself in that lineup when there's just so much happening. But yeah, would be definitely down for it. I've never been because I always have other shows when it's happening. I always wanted to go, like, oh, I'll just go as a visitor because I always see like amazing performances there. And I remember this one year when they had the Tupac hologram. I'm like, oh my god, I would have loved to be there to witness that. But yeah, that's one of those that I've never played, and yeah, maybe one day. But if not, that's also fine. I'd rather play Galverse anyways, so
That's a great answer. We would rather have you play Galverse. Ill-Minded was asking about you working on other parts of Gala platforms, which we kind of touched on, like the working on film stuff or game stuff. it's great that's on the table for you doing some soundtracks for games.
So yeah, have been chatting a little bit with the gaming guys, and just telling them like fully open to it, and not just like, oh, we have a Bassjackers track and we just want to put it in the game. No, I'm willing to like sit down with the guys and what would work for them, what is within our bandwidth. And it was a super fun conversation. I think we can definitely make something happen in the future. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there, and it was also like really good vibes. I think there's gonna be something, but yeah, have to stay tuned because not there yet, but yeah.
Cool that you're working on it. Little pause from Mo Meta Music wants to know, is this track exclusive to Gala? It's Gala?
It most certainly is. Produced it exclusively for Gala. Everything that we're gonna do with it is gonna be in accordance with Gala. So whatever will happen, it will be Gala approved as well, and full rights to the creators, Bassjackers and Gala. No labels will tell us what to do with this track.
We don't have a ton of questions in Discord. We mostly just have a ton of hype because people are super excited about this drop. Obviously,
There's a lot of fire emojis. Also, Taco, I hear you're able to go to Tomorrowland if you get some BTS footage. So carry on then.
Is that confirmed? Terrific.
But I mean, the
Oh my
Bucks
God,
is
it's
spoken.
hot.
Nailed it. Yeah, I'm starting to figure this out. Alex, Lane, do you have any last questions or thoughts before we wrap this one up?
Ooh,
You
yeah,
go
yeah, yeah,
first.
yeah. Hard question from me. So Marlon, Malta versus Vegas. Which Galverse did you enjoy more and why?
Ooh. I think Vegas, because it was first the novelty and it was the dome. And the
Yeah.
dome with the visuals and everything was for me like kind of like a new experience. It really felt like a Galaverse. Whereas in Malta, I really enjoyed the outdoors, but it was like a more familiar like festival setting for me. But I did think it was like a really cool lineup because Phoenix has always been one of my favorite bands. I was just like kind of like fanboying in the crowd, taking videos and stuff. But for the performance and in the dome, and yeah, that was Vegas. Also because it was like the first time, and it really felt like a Galaverse, whereas the show in Malta was more like a regular outdoor show, right?
Oh, interesting. It's funny. I think a lot of people that show in Vegas, like Galverse Vegas, for whichever artist they saw first, that was a lot of people's first show since the whole, world turned to crap, right? And it was like, for me, it was. I mean, like seeing you and BT, up on the stage was the first show I think I saw since like Baby Metal, back in Glasgow before the
No,
pandemic.
but it was like it was like not normal to play shows anymore, and suddenly you're playing at this like insane event
In a spaceship.
in a spaceship. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean Malta was great too. But yeah, if I have to give an answer, that would be the answer because of those reasons. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
From my point of view, it's not as much a question. I just want to say we're so, so, so excited to have you as part of the Gala family. Because you truly feel like family to us. I know I when we spoke about Malta, I think I called you our in-house DJ. And we really feel that way. We feel like you are fully a part of the family. And I know this airdrop is just you showing some love back to the community, but there's definitely going to be more from you. And so we're really excited to have you a part of the crew, part of the Galverse, and we're going to do some cool shit together. But I'm cursing a lot on this thing. Sorry.
Yeah, it's the excitement. I feel the same way. I'm super excited about the future and what all the opportunities and all the things Gala is working on, wherever we can like do something on the music side, do something with the shows. I'm gonna try to pull in all my producer and DJ friends. Like I believe in this. and I'm all in at this point. Like, let's do some cool shit.
That sounds like a perfect way to end this AMA.
There is no better ending than that.
Agreed.
So thank you so much for joining us. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm excited for everybody to get this track, and I think we might be hearing from you again sometime soon, hopefully.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having us. Yeah, definitely soon. To everybody, check out Your Wallet very soon. Blast that stuff on Twitter, wherever. If you tag us, I'll try to repost. Let's let the world know what Gala is all about, and hope to see you all soon again. Yeah, thank you. Much love.
Oh
Thanks,
yeah,
Mark.
I'll